A Reddit user shared these images from an old trail camera featuring his brother. However, if you look closely, a ghostly figure seems to be walking in the background. In the second image, taken just seconds later, the figure is gone. His brother, who was certain he was alone at the time, couldn't explain what the camera had captured. The stark difference between his brother's appearance and the apparition makes me believe it could be a ghost. In a trail cam video shared by a TikToker, a dark figure briefly appears in a densely wooded forest. It seems to resemble a creature, possibly an ape, gorilla, or monkey. While gorillas typically have short necks, this figure appears to have a noticeable one, leading some viewers to believe it could be the legendary Bigfoot. Though little context was provided, the footage is undeniably intriguing. This hunter was out in the forest when he spotted something truly unbelievable. The man seems to be chasing after something. After a few moments, he stops, focusing his camera on a distant area, revealing a massive dark creature moving through the bushes. As the cameraman gets closer, the creature is seen standing upright, its posture more human-like than that of a gorilla. The creature's long arms and tall stature make it look like something other than an ordinary ape. Unfortunately, the location of this encounter is unknown, leaving the sighting shrouded in mystery. This trail cam photo from the woods in Texas shows deer grazing peacefully. But in the background, a pale humanoid figure lurks in the shadows. Some viewers speculate it could be a skinwalker, while others believe it might be the ghost of an old-time miner. However, we can't rule out the possibility that it could simply be a deer captured from an unusual angle. What do you think? While out in the ocean, this fisherman encountered something truly strange. A mysterious blue light glowed beneath the surface of the water. The glow is likely caused by a natural phenomenon, bioluminescent plankton that light up when disturbed, often during algae blooms. What happens next is far more unsettling. As the camera pans closer to the glowing water, a shadowy figure emerges beneath the surface. For a brief moment, it appears to resemble a human, or perhaps something even more enigmatic, like a mermaid. What could this fisherman have captured that day? While inspecting a stream in the woods for fish, a fisherman noticed something unusual in the water.
What in the heck? I hope that's not what I think it is. Oh my gosh. Are you guys seeing this? I'm not even lying to you guys. I think that is a freaking mountain lion because the tail is super long. I think that is a freaking mountain lion, you guys. Like, what? That is honestly really eerie. Dude, okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna grab this big stick and we're gonna try to lift that whatever it is out of the water just so we can get a better look. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, that is freaking creepy, dude. What is that? Look at that. Look at that. You guys see that tail? Oh my.
The tail and shape suggested it was a mountain lion. The animal may have drowned, being injured before entering the water, or suffered from illness or a fight with another animal. The fisherman left feeling unsettled. This woman was hiking along the Appalachian Trail when she experienced something chilling.
Oh my God.
A loud scream echoed through the trees. The unsettling sounds didn't resemble any animal she had encountered before, leaving her frozen with fear. Could it be an unknown creature, a person in distress, or something far more mysterious? The Appalachian Trail is vast and remote, and the source of the scream remains unknown. A hunter noticed strange movement on a security camera at his cabin in the woods. A tall figure moved along the tree line, covered in something white. Confused, the hunter wondered how anyone could be there, as his cabin is deep in the forest, far from any human activity. Though he had experienced strange occurrences before, he had never actually seen anything like this. On a snowy night, a woman was walking alone near a reservation when she heard a loud, piercing scream. She quickly turned her camera around, but saw nothing except the snow-covered ground. Feeling deeply disturbed, she ran off and vowed never to return at night. In the heart of a snowy wilderness, a group of hunters is caught completely off guard when this happens.
Oh, stupid! Oh, this fuck! 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 Fuck!
A pack of wild boars charges toward them. The thick snow makes it difficult for the hunters to escape, and one of them is knocked over as a boar barrels into him. Then, another group of boars emerges. Despite the chaos, the hunters remain calm, standing their ground and shouting to deter the animals. This video was captured by hunter Michael Green in the Eerie National Forest. This footage allegedly captures Bigfoot on a thermal camera. Take a look. The video shows a large figure moving among the trees, but its poor quality makes it hard to identify. Green insists it's Bigfoot, citing the figure's size and movements as proof. However, without clearer evidence, it's hard to say for sure. This hunter captured something extraordinary on his cabin's CCTV footage. The video begins with a large bear casually wandering around the cabin, sniffing the area. But then, something unexpected happens. The bear bolts in fear and scrambles up a tree. The cause? A small, fearless dog charging straight at it. The dog stands guard below, barking loudly and refusing to back down. Eventually, the little dog gets distracted and moves away, giving the bear the opportunity to climb down and quickly flee into the forest. A Reddit user shared this perplexing clip from a yowie hunt in southeast Queensland.
Yeah.
In the rainforest, which was kind of unexpected. And they were coming out from front of us and to the side.
How cool.
The video appears to show a rock shooting upwards, seemingly defying gravity. The yowie hunters were left debating whether it was a natural anomaly, a supernatural event, or simply a trick of the camera. A lost hiker makes his way deep into the dense woods, recording his journey along the way. Suddenly, he hears a disturbing noise ahead. Turning his camera in that direction, he is shocked to see this.
Oh my god.
A tall, dark figure standing in the shadows, staring directly at him. As soon as it realizes it has been noticed, the figure quickly vanishes back into the darkness. Unfortunately, the video is grainy, making it hard to make out specific details. A Reddit user shared a photo taken near her cabin in Buffalo, New York, describing 2 unsettling encounters with a strange creature. While the area is known for deer, this one felt different. It stood motionless, staring at her for minutes, and only moved when her boyfriend got very close. She suspects it wasn't a deer at all, but a skinwalker mimicking one. Filmed in Scandinavia, a hunter starts recording as 2 large bears run around in the forest. Suddenly, one of the bears shifts its focus, and this happens.
Väärä suunta, ei tänne päin, ei tänne päin, ei tänne, ei.
The man quickly reacts, and the next moments are filled with chaos as the camera shakes, and the man can be heard screaming in fear. Fortunately, the man manages to escape the encounter without any injuries. In a dark forest, a man spots mysterious glowing lights and decides to investigate.
Там я вижу какое-то свечение. Камера не передаст, но там кто-то сидит. Вот. Кто-то там находится. По этой странной дороге идет человек. Проблема в том, что я не вижу, что у меня под ногами. Вот, тут она идет. Это, походу, какая-то женщина по телосложению. Твою мать, я был тупо 3 метра от нее. Она стала сосью. Какое-то заклинание.
As he approaches, he believes the lights are coming from a woman, possibly a witch performing a ritual. He then finds what looks like a voodoo setup. Just as he's examining it, the witch appears again, and he narrowly escapes.
Она сюда идет, ёб твою мать!
A hunter placed a trail camera deep in the woods to monitor a feeding area and observe the wildlife that passed through. But around 2 a.m., the camera recorded something unsettling. At first, a shadowy, barely discernible figure appeared in the distance. As it moved closer, the figure became clearer. It looked like a person in a long dress running frantically through the forest. Then another figure appeared, crawling on the ground, its long, dark hair obscuring its face, wearing a white robe. What exactly did the trail camera capture that night? Were these just 2 people? If so, why were they dressed like that, and what were they doing in the middle of a forest at such an odd hour? While hunting from a tree, a hunter saw something he had never encountered before.
Didn't look like a deer. I can't tell what it is. I think I see it again now. What in the world is that thing? never seen anything like that before in my whole life.
A loud, eerie scream echoed through the woods, making him uneasy, especially since many Bigfoot reports describe similar sounds. Whether it was Bigfoot or something else, the experience left a lasting impression on the hunter. This video was captured by hunter Peter Kane, who claims to have found proof of Bigfoot. Take a look.
Trying to explain to you idiots that this is fucking real. That's a real Bigfoot. I also have a juvenile. Now people keep saying, why does the eyeball look like it's made out of paper? Why does it look like it's flat? First of all, it was frozen for 65 years, you idiots. Look at this. You think that looks flat? You think that looks like paper? Is that what you fucking think? Look at the other eyeball. Okay, so that looks flat too to you. That looks flat. That looks like it's made out of fucking paper.
According to him, the creature had been frozen for 65 years. While some may question its authenticity, the details in the video hint that perhaps it could be genuine. This man ventured into a remote, desolate forest when he came across something deeply unsettling: a hunched figure. As the man continued to record, the figure suddenly turns its attention toward him and, without warning, began to chase him, moving swiftly on all fours. The video cuts off abruptly as the man flees. Some speculate that this could be the Rake, a legendary creature infamous for its hunchback and unclothed, haunting appearance. Others remain skeptical, wondering if it could be a person behaving in an inexplicable way. A hunter was lying still, preparing for a young black bear that was slowly approaching him.
There's about 5 yards of rod right now. There he goes.
Initially, the bear walked past him, but curiosity led it to return and investigate the hunter. The hunter remained calm and composed, keeping his gun aimed, and eventually, both the hunter and the bear walked away without harm. A man was walking in the woods when he came across an abandoned structure and decided to record. Suddenly, he noticed something eerie.
Where's he gone? Where's that?
A figure in a white robe, calmly walking before vanishing into the woods. When the man approached, there was no sign of the figure. He almost thought he was hallucinating, but thankfully he had the footage as evidence. After a snowstorm, a hunter was walking through the forest when he stumbled upon a strange sight. He saw white smoke rising from a tree, which was unusual given the recent snowfall and the lack of any fire. Online, people began speculating that the smoke could be a signal for something hidden, like a secret entrance to an underground bunker. These hunters were preparing for another hunt when they were startled by eerie howls echoing through the woods.
They're not all dead.
Are they gonna pick up that sound?
Yeah.
The sounds felt like a warning or a call to gather, prompting the hunters to decide it was time to leave. Reddit user rare_meeting5507 shared eerie images from the climax tunnel at Anthony's Loup, an old railroad-turned trail. The photo looked normal at first until the user noticed a faint figure leaning against the wall. Given its history, often linked to ghost stories and paranormal legends, some believe the images suggest a supernatural connection. A man was walking home through a wooded area at 1 a.m. when he felt like he was being followed.
So this frickin' thing, it's staring at me. It followed me home from the gifting rock. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now. I think I don't know what to do. But it followed me home and it is absolutely staring at me right now. Alright.
He thought it might be an animal with reflective eyes, but something about it felt off. Without more details, it's hard to determine exactly what it could have been. A hunter set up a trail cam deep in the forest to monitor the area, but when he reviewed the footage, he was stunned by what he saw. Lurking behind a tree was a mysterious dark figure. The creature appeared to be covered in thick black hair, with only its upper body in view. Its size and presence were undeniably imposing, leaving the hunter both intrigued and unsettled. Could this be a genuine sighting of the elusive Bigfoot, or is there a more earthly explanation for this unsettling figure? Reddit user Sagfo shared a chilling clip of his walk through the forest after 2 a.m. Listen carefully. Are these screams from a wild animal, a person, or something even more frightening? The user ran for his life and wasn't planning on taking a nighttime walk again anytime soon. In 2006, two brothers were camping in British Columbia when suddenly, one of them spotted this.
Look! Quick, stay! Stay back!
A large dark figure can be seen walking in the distance, which they first thought was a bear. But as they looked closer, they realized it wasn't a bear, and they quickly left the area.
Okay, this is where we were when we just saw 15 minutes ago a live, I don't know, some sort of humanoid thing, I don't know. We're in the enchanted forest at Tofino, right by that tree over there. Over there. Yeah, that one. We saw it. Let's go see if we can, I don't know. What?
Okay.
Holy shit. Okay, come on guys. Okay, right here. Come check the ground. I don't know. Maybe, God. Wait, come here, come here. Come here. Look at that. This is, he ran backwards, right? Over there somewhere. See, that could be a possible footprint. I don't know.
Could be.
Like, look. Yeah, I bet, like, any foot would.
When they returned later, they found huge footprints on the ground that looked like they belonged to an enormous creature. In the video, the brothers explained that the figure they saw was about 6 feet tall and hunched over. While some people think it might have been a giant black bear, the strange footprints raised doubts. A hiker captured something he had never seen before.
Guys, I think so. Go back.
A dramatic eruption of a mud volcano, with thick mud and soil spewing from the ground. Mud volcanoes form when gas and mud build up under pressure, creating fractures that allow the mixture to surface. While less destructive than traditional volcanoes, the sudden eruptions still seemed dangerous, and the hiker wisely decided it was best to find a safer spot to hike. A group of hunters and their dogs ventured deep into a dense Scandinavian forest in pursuit of a wild boar. After an intense search, the dogs finally corner the animal, barking wildly to alert the hunters. One hunter decides to take the shot, but then this happens. The boar suddenly charged straight at the hunter with astonishing speed. The sheer force and aggression of the animal's charge could have been deadly, leaving the hunter just moments away from a potentially fatal encounter. This hunter captured something truly unsettling on his CCTV camera while monitoring his land. After enhancing the footage, some viewers speculate that he might have recorded a raptor or a terror bird, both of which are long extinct. Theories abound, with some suggesting these creatures could still be lurking, hidden deep within the earth. Could there be a more logical explanation, like someone wearing an elaborate suit? Or is it just possible that these ancient creatures still roam the earth undetected? And now, it's time to watch this next terrifying vid.